You're now tuned in to the Brown Spade. I'm in Atlanta, GA right now. Tomorrow I'll be in New York. But today I want to a little brief discussion, or put your comments down below on this young lady out of Alabama, Carlee Russell. Somebody lying. Somebody lying.
Of a 25-year-old Alabama woman. Police said today that Carlee Russell gave a harrowing account of being abducted by a man with orange hair, but that her internet searches before she vanished included a Hollywood kidnapping thriller movie. We get more now from CBS's Lilia Luciano.
Tonight, police provide some answers to the many questions that followed a bizarre story of abduction in Birmingham when Carlee Russell disappeared after making an alarming call to 911.
I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Her family says she was on the phone with her sister-in-law, who says they heard her scream.
We pretty much know exactly what took place from the time she left work until she got on the 911 call, and we can see getting out of the car on the interstate from that footage. And after that, I think she only knows.
She told police that the orange-haired man had kept her in the back of an 18-wheeler. Police say during the investigation it was revealed that she had made questionable internet searches days and hours before vanishing, including about the Hollywood kidnapping thriller Taken.
On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert," was searched.
Russell's disappearance prompted a statewide 2-day search. Police say Russell eventually walked home, was treated at a hospital, and released. Hoover PD are still investigating, and they do want to ask her more questions. But today, police said that they have yet to find any evidence of either a wandering toddler or a kidnapper. Nora.
So many questions. Lilia Luciano, thank you.
So, let's talk about it, family. You had this young lady out of Alabama, made a phone call, calling the 911 dispatch, saying that she saw a toddler on a freaking highway. Not only that, she also screamed as though she was abducted by some strange man with orange hair. Now, resources that she used, she abused the resources of public safety, police, fire, and other different parts of the municipality on a search. And this is where I have a problem with people who abuse the system. I have a problem with people abusing the system because what happened is, for 2 days, what she did was she exhausted resources. And what do I mean by that when I say exhausted resources? They had the police, the firemen, and other different groups out here searching for her and searching for this toddler that she apparently says that was on the road. There has been no calls. Nobody called in to say that there was a missing child, that they were missing a child or a baby for that matter. So as of right now, this story is leaning toward as being a very bogus story. And so when you exhaust those resources, you have these guys and you have these men and women out here searching because she have just put a lie together. I mean, totally false story. And people out here actually looking for something that's totally don't even exist, you know. And the word is that she did all this to get attention because of her boyfriend, because her boyfriend is supposed to be with somebody else, allegedly. But you got these guys and women out here searching for her, working endless hours trying to make something happen. This is why I say abusing resources. And so the thing of that is, this is why I have the problem when women say they're not protected. Those same women who say they feel they're not protected need to be on her ass, because she's like the story, The Little Girl Cried Wolf. Because she just made up something, and now it made the headlines and got the world zoomed in on her And all of a sudden, she mysteriously show up at her home untouched. Didn't go to the hospital to get checked out, went straight to the house, and now she don't want to talk. And they asked for her to have an interview, and she chose not to have an interview. So that made no sense at all. Because if somebody abducted you, you definitely want to go to the authorities so you can get this person off the street. If there was a baby, you want to tell your story and give a much clearer description, if it exists, which way they went, who was the person, and describe the baby as well as the abductor. But she go straight home and go into the house. And that's why they need to make a law, in my opinion, nationwide for making false accusations. They need to start overturning all these false narratives, these lies that's been fabricated, putting people in jail, abusing resources, and crying wolf. They need to start overturning these laws and locking their asses up for false information, for filing false information. They need to arrest these people. You got to get some of these people off the streets. And I don't want to hear nothing about the mental capacity or whatever. If that's the case, hell, we all nuts. You know, at some point, she wasn't that crazy enough. She didn't know where her damn house is. She took her ass back home. So she's not that crazy. So let's get past that. And it's sad. It's sad because here we are in a society where people say, oh, we're not protected. And then you get all the protection you need and somebody trying to help your situation. And you just make a blown out lie. A blown out lie. Now the world is looking at her. The world is looking at her. And now we're waiting for answers. Everybody waiting for answers to see exactly what she's going to say now. Because I don't think she thought it was going to blow up to this magnitude. But it did. So I'm not going to waste a lot of time on here. Please put your comments on this particular this incident that took place in Alabama. I think it's bad. I think it's bad for women, particularly black women. You know, again, but we have to start holding people accountable. That's my point. Male and female, we have to just hold people accountable. Please put your comments down below. I would love to see your comments. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, Brown Spade, one word. And don't forget to press that like button. And you guys have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed that video. And I'll be in New York tomorrow. Have a nice day.